How does the Father feel about sin, sinners, and forgiveness? Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. Thank you so much for being a participant in these studies, and thank you for sharing these studies with your friends. If you're watching on Facebook, let me encourage you, please hit that share button. And if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and copy the link and send it to your friends and ask them to participate in this study as well. We're going to be looking at Luke chapter 15 this week, and I hope you'll have your Bibles and maybe you can write these verses down. And let me encourage you just to read the entire chapter of Luke 15. In Luke 15, I want us to look at verse 1 and 2 because this kind of sets up the rest of the chapter. Notice verse number 1, then all the tax collectors and the sinners drew near to him to hear him. That is, they drew near to Jesus. Look at verse number 2. And the Pharisees and the scribes complained, saying, this man receives sinners and eats with them. In their mind, they couldn't comprehend, how could this be? If this guy's a religious person, if he's such a great rabbi, why is he associating with these folks? The real problem is, they didn't understand the true nature of God. And so Jesus sets out and he tells them three parables, three stories that's going to tell them something about the nature of God. There's a woman who had a lost coin, and she would not stop until she found that lost coin. And incidentally, she had lost one coin out of 10%. She was concerned about it. Then there was a man who lost a sheep. He had 100 sheep and he lost one. He leaves the 99 to goes and finds that 1%. And then there's a father who lost a son. He had two boys, and one says, Father, I want my inheritance. I want to go out on my own. The father lets him go, and he wasted his money in riotous living. And you know the story, or I hope you do, and I hope you'll read it. You'll find out that that boy comes home. And one of the things that I want you to understand is you can come home. That's God's desire for every individual. He wants you to be at home with Him to enjoy the blessings of a relationship with Him. This week we're going to be looking at some truths that come from the parable of the prodigal son. If you're not at home with the Lord, I hope that you'll do whatever's necessary. Send us an email. We'll help you in any way that we can. Join us again tomorrow.